Howdy doody, good evening everyone. Welcome. Good to see so many of you all flying in already. Welcome to the first, probably not the last, but the first anyway, of a new thing that we're going to have on the channel, which is Dungeons and Dragons Tabletop RPG. We've got a nice little session on the go. You'll recognise some of the people that are involved. Obviously myself. We've got Lewis the Blob, Rowan Tharn, and Kiperelos. And then we've got Baltian, who is being the DM for this whole thing. There's Lou. You'll see a play area. I'm not saying this is the play area, but this is how we're going to be setting up just to go through it. All the characters, obviously, you can see there or thereabouts. That's our characters. We're going to discuss those shortly with you. You'll see over on the right hand side, if I give it a bit of a wiggle on the screen, you might see it anyway. That is our chat, which you'll see everything happening through there, and then obviously you guys can see your own chat just above. So I'm going to drop into the Discord. We're going to talk to the other people. Not sure who that peanut dude is. Yeah, exactly. And we'll discuss about the characters and everything else, because it is very much so an RP game. So you've got to kind of develop the characters, which we have done over several weeks. And he's a squishy shit indeed. You'll hear voices that you maybe do not know, but they are in character. Okay, so try not to laugh too much because it's very difficult. So I'm going to drop into the Discord and speak to both all of Baz, Keepy, and Lewis. We'll probably use their character names as well. So if I do call somebody Peanut or Dlee or Ailereth, that's because I'm going into character for it. So try and keep up if you can. I guess fuck knows how I'm going to do it. I never know. But right, there we go. How would you do it? Right.
Welcome.
Good.
Welcome.
Hey, Norbert.
I'm still not going to get used to that. But
Okay, that voice.
you wait till you hear it when he starts laughing uncontrollably.
Oh dear. So if you do hear the squeaky voice, that is Baz as Peanut. Oh dear, that's hilarious.
It's not just some random 10-year-old we found on the internet.
Yeah. Baz, yeah. Just for the purpose of the stream, Baz, just so that people know who you are.
I don't know who Bass is.
And then Lewis is Frank Bruno.
You guys making fun of my voice?
Like, what the hell is that? Oh dear. Right.
Just gotta get everything up.
He even manages to get a Brummy accent into it. Like Brummy Dragonborn. Oh dear, whose idea was this?
Not mine.
Oh dear.
Right, there we are.
So shall we do introductions?
Cool.
Yeah, are we all settled in? Are we all comfortable?
I'm like that, Baz.
It sounds like you're sitting on something.
I am sitting on a chair. What do you sit on?
Whatever he likes, by the sounds of it.
Who wants to go first? They're introducing their character.
Well, I've actually got them in alphabetical order, so Lewis Elioreth is first.
Okie dokie.
What do we do with introductions? What do you expect from us with the introduction?
Just a brief summary of who you are, basically. You don't have to go into your full backstory.
Okay. My name is Alueth from the family Trattain. I was a civilian at one of the 5 strongholds called Desald Ear. My stronghold was the last to fall to chaos. And after the fall of my stronghold, I went to a distant land where I would basically try and become a little bit of a terror, a bit of a con artist to other people, and my father caught wind of it and ended up kicking me out on the streets and left me to fend for myself. So since then I have been just trying to make a living, try and get what I can, and the last you hear from me is from the Jolly Otter tavern.
I don't think I'd want to fight you though. I'm too beefy for that.
All I do is run away. So
Yeah, you do. Yeah, we can vouch for that.
I believe Keepy,
Yeah.
but you be next.
Yes.
Hi, I'm Keeper, and my character is Lee Math, a Clashter, a human paladin who's a bit down on his luck at the moment and looking for companions to share in a quest and some treasure.
Why does that sound like a dating ad?
I wrote it about half an hour before we came on.
At least you wrote one.
This is the weirdest episode of Blind Date ever.
Just need Cilla Black here.
Ta-da, ta-da.
Yeah. Keepy's on D&D Tinder. Yeah. Oh dear, that's funny. I like that. I suppose it'd be me next, isn't it?
Indeed.
Yeah. Right, my obviously you guys and girls know me as Gaz. I'm going to be playing a character called Norbert, who is a bit of a loner. He's a wizard, half elf, but he doesn't know his parents, unfortunately. Led much of his early life growing up as a hermit under the guidance of a wise man who took him in when he was but a babe, and he misses this wise man quite deeply. His mentor was called Emlyn, but sadly he died a few years ago. And since then, I've been traveling around the world, finding knowledge, finding treasures, and finding people very annoying. I don't like people, and I will tell them. And if they don't do what I expect them to do, I will tell them to. So this could be fun.
And last but not least,
Woo! It's my turn. So, yeah, my name is Bass, and I play a little forest gnome called Piera Egan Armido Dipsy Umplebumple Tongue Fizzlebottom, or short Peanut Fizzlebottom.
Nice.
Some people call me Night Owl because I always, usually during daytime I'm asleep, and I'm awake during nights and in the dark. I love the dark. I'm the sole survivor of a nasty dragonborn attack on a village of gnomes, and I got saved by a druid, and he's basically taken care of me ever since. And I'm now on a quest to figure out what's happened to my village. Why did it get attacked, and who did it? And yeah, that's what I want to find out, basically.
Oh, cool. I think he's going to get his boxing gloves on. Oh,
I guess lastly I should probably introduce myself as well.
yeah.
So I'm Balfelion. I'm a lottery YouTuber, or at least was. I've been on a bit of a long hiatus, but I've been recruited to lead this motley crew through a world of my own creation.
Mm-hmm.
So God help me, wish me luck.
He needs something.
So yeah, should we get started then?
Yeah.
Sure.
Yes, let's start.
Indeed.
So, we are going to start our adventure in the Jolly Otter Tavern, which is the local tavern in a town called Pine Pond. It's just after midday in the Jolly Otter. A little gnome who goes by the name of Peanut enters the tavern, curious about what he will find inside and in need of refreshment. As he approaches the bar, Peanut notices a tall, intimidating fellow sitting at the far end of the bar. Peanut recognises his scaly appearance to be a dragonborn, which sends a shiver down his spine. He decides to keep his distance and asks the bartender for a mug of ale. The bartender just laughs at him and walks away. Peanut doesn't understand why he's being ignored, but the bartender is mistaking his small stature for that of a child. After a few more polite attempts by Peanut to order a mug of ale, the bartender loses his patience. He's about to grab Peanut's shoulder to escort him outside when the dragonborn at the bar lets out a grunt, and a soft but menacing voice speaks, "Just give him a fucking beer, or..." The bartender looks towards the far end of the bar. "Or what, Dragonborn?" he says. "Since when are you defending anyone else's interest but your own?" The Dragonborn rises from his seat, revealing his immense size. The bartender, clearly a bit shocked, quickly apologises and starts pouring Peanut a mug of ale before continuing with his business. Peanut, still intimidated by the Dragonborn fellow, decides to go sit at a table next to two animated and possibly slightly drunk fellows. One was a friendly-looking half-elf, the other was a human, whose attitude was more friendly than his appearance. Peanut couldn't quite make out the details of their conversation, but he thought he heard something about a map and some treasure, which piqued his interest. Since he's quite a sociable gnome, he decides to go over and introduce himself.
Hey lads, how are you doing?
Hello, little one.
Actually, you got something nice there. You got a mug of ale, just like me.
We
Are you
do
enjoying your ale?
We are indeed. We are indeed. As I was just saying to this lovely half elf here, I have a little map here, and I would like to, find out what's at the end of it. There could be answers to the secrets of the universe. There could be a dragon's hoard.
Ooh, that sounds interesting.
Yeah. Problem is, I don't know anyone who's big and beefy.
Well, that's not me. I don't think you're gonna look for me then. But I'd happily join if you want.
You'd be more than welcome to. At least you're more friendly than the rest of these lights around here.
Hope you're not talking about me there.
No, you're actually the other one that's being friendly here.
Oh, good.
So,
Well,
what about
I
that
did
dragonborn?
notice a big lad on the bar. I mean, I'm not really fond of the race, the Dragonborn, but he might be useful.
Hey, dragonborn, you over there.
The fuck do you want?
You're a lovely lad, aren't you? Listen, we've a group of lads here going out to look for treasure, the secrets of the universe, whatever we can find. We've got a map to it. Would you be interested in joining us?
Good meat shield.
Yeah, we need someone to, stand in front of us and make sure we don't get burnt down by an actual dragon.
Well, what's in it for me?
What do you want?
50%.
Oh, you're pissing in the wind there, sunshine. Give you
50%
30.
of the secrets of the universe is, half the universe.
Well, I'm a lot bigger than yous, so I think I deserve more.
You can have 50% of my cut. I don't care.
We haven't even decided what his cut is yet, so you can have 50% of nothing.
Accept these terms, and I will come with, and I will assist where I can.
You're getting 50% of nothing. That's great. Perfect. That's
Yeah,
for me,
yeah.
Norbert.
50% of nothing. That's a cracking deal. Cracking deal. I think we'd have to go equal split. Everybody's going to have to put in the same time and effort. Just because you're a big guy doesn't mean anything. So 25% or nothing.
I'm not sure I like your tone.
No, lads. This very generous half elf has already offered to help out, and we're just looking for nice guys who might like to share a bit of company and have a bit of fun destroying things.
That sounds gay. But sure, I'll come on this quest, as you like to call it.
Oh, cool.
I will.
Oh.
Whip. There we go. Let me just get the right zoom.
I hadn't realised that it changed myself, sorry.
Mm-hmm.
You can click to get rid of the dice.
There we go. There we go. Uh-huh. So there is
So,
indeed the
Dragonborn, what did you say your name was?
Alareth.
Alarath, and I know this half-elf is Norbert. Little one, what was your name?
I am, well, just call me Peanut.
Peanut. Pleasure to meet you all. I'm Glee.
They sell them at the bar.
Actually,
So,
Seeing as you're so
I
friendly
know,
with
I'm
the barman,
tasteful, am I?
seeing as you're so friendly with the barman, Mr. Alarath, do you want to ask him if he knows anything about this particular dark forest that's on my map, and see if he can give us any sort of tips about it? There's a dark forest mentioned on the map, and a few other things, and the DM hasn't provided that yet. So I don't know what else is on it. But yeah, do you want to do the asking? Because, well, he's an ugly bastard. And we're
Sure,
nice
but
guys.
while I'm there, I can buy myself a beer as well. So,
Here's a couple of coins. Buy two for yourself.
oi, fella, know anything about where the Dark Forest is?
What was that, sorry? About the forest?
Dark Forest. Do you know where it is?
Well, I assume you mean the forest to the west of town.
West. Smashing.
well, at least that's one thing we've learned.
Well, if it's the forest to the west, then this map makes a bit more sense because it seems to be pointing north then after that. So, yeah, if we go... Well, is there anything we'd like to do before we go that direction? Or...
Yeah, I need to go and take a shit.
Feel free, the privy hole is out the back.
Just moved into. Well, he seems a fine fellow, doesn't he? Hope he's better in a sword fight than a conversation.
I've seen uglier and I've heard stupider. I'm not sure I've seen them both in the same
Same
person. But he seems, you know, as long as he can take a blow, you know, sounds good to us.
Those are the wrong things to say. Well, let's hope so. I mean, we've had some. I've been in the parties with certain people who have been next to useless. Just let's hope he is worthwhile bringing along.
Are we going then or not?
We may as well then, yeah,
Mm-hmm.
if people are ready.
Pretty much.
Leaving the tavern?
Yeah.
Leaving the tavern. Do we just want to leave town or do we want to wander around town, look for any supplies that we might find? Ooh, there's a library in town. There's also a temple.
Might take a little bit to load.
Yep.
All sharp and eventually.
Boing. It's like I put my glasses on.
I've seen this map before.
No, you haven't. It's a different one. It's made by the same tool.
Ah. I thought it was very similar, maybe just slightly rotated.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, I wonder if the library might. Well, no, there's probably not much point going to the library at this point when we don't have anything to research. So, shall we head west?
Yep, might as well.
Do we need food?
Gather what supplies you need, and I'll be at the west gate.
I'd assume you've all got some rations or something to that effect to start with anyway.
Good.
Yeah, I do. I don't know if...
Failing which, at least one of you is a wanderer, so you can find food readily enough anyway in the wilds.
Maybe the big lads have eaten all of it.
I think he still is.
So, got too many windows open. So you leave Pine Pond along the Western Road, which leads and meanders its way through a pine forest to the west.
Mm-hmm.
If you're going to move, just move slowly and potentially in a certain order. It's up to you.
I'll just wander along at the front and say,
You've
well,
got
you
the
know,
map,
lads,
Lee.
this is a... Yeah, that's right, I've got the map. Well, lads, this is a nice little stroll through the woods. I hope no one's afraid of the dark or anything, and yeah.
I love the dark.
Ooh, good.
Mm-hmm.
Do you want to go first then, Peanut?
Well, is it dark here then? It's not dark yet.
Yet, but it will be in a couple of hours.
Yeah, but I mean, we can get. I vote for the big guy go front because I mean, it's still daylight. I mean, I'm getting tired.
Whilst you're talking amongst yourselves, stop moving. Whilst you're talking amongst yourselves, you hear kind of like this creaking noise that sounds like wooden branches snapping, coming from all around you on both sides of the road. So if you can all roll for initiative for me.
How did
I'll
they do
write out
that
my
again?
next bit.
Character sheet and initiative near the top.
All right.
Yes.
Should add you automatically. Who's missing? Norbert.
Oh, I did.
Did you? Oh, okay. You can add it manually. Let me do it.
His token's not on the thing.
Alex, your token is changed.
There
There we go.
add 10. There you go. You can put your number in manually.
It was a 12, I think.
I would say that as well.
That's why I went yes, because the last time I was last.
So you turn to face the sound of the noise, and you see around you there seems to be like some kind of creature that's emerging from the bark of the trees. And you see these strange kind of tree-like creatures that kind of look a bit like Groot from Guardians of the Galaxy, emerging all around you from the various trees on either side of the road. There we go.
Oh,
this looks interesting.
shit.
So react amongst yourselves while I just add all the turns in.
No worries. Has anybody come across these creatures before or know anything about them?
Well, they look like branches. I've been around branches before.
No, you haven't. You can't even see that high.
I came from the forest, mate. I'm a forest gnome. I live in the trees.
Are they going to be friendly?
Well, they get to go first, apparently, so...
Oh, oh yeah.
Two of them do.
Right. Okay, just to explain to the stream, by the way, this is the order of what the turns will happen. So the higher numbers go first, then it goes in sequential order. So we'll see the monsters go first, and then we'll decide what to do when it comes to our turn.
They're rolling good.
Oh, you'll see a lot of monster action.
We go. Sword. Descending order. Jesus Christ.
They all go first.
Are we actually going to survive this?
Well, it was a good one, lads.
Yeah, it was nice knowing you.
Maybe they're friendly. I don't know.
Yeah.
Maybe they just want to know what our business is in this forest.
Okay, so they don't look too friendly, as far as you can tell. So the first creature that is going to move, if
Please.
I just pull this up.
I hope it's not green. Don't be green.
So it is the blue one that moves first.
Oh shit.
And the blue one moves towards you, but it's reasonably slow and lumbering. So it's got some distance to travel. It doesn't quite sort of reach you in time. So
Okay.
that's all he does. The next one to move is the red one, which moves over towards Aleif. It then decides to try and sort of like claw him with this kind of scraggly branch that's kind of sharp and thorny. And it swings its arm towards Aleif. Does a 16 hit your armor?
15.
Your AC is 15. So it will hit. So it will claw you, just sort of rake you across your arm, which will deal 3 points of damage.
Oh.
Yeah, I could have rolled that on the screen as well. I'm rolling with my normal dice as normal. This is assuming it'll actually work.
Would I have been able? Just a quick question? Would I have been able to use one of those response things?
If you have a reaction, you in theory could, yeah.
Do I have a reaction?
You tell me.
That's a good reaction.
Don't believe you do.
I know some of you do have reaction spells.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
No,
Yeah,
it's
I
just
got them at home.
no worries.
Looking through your list, no, you don't have any reactions.
Right, okay. I'll just drink my beer.
Casually drink a bit. Alright, so that's the end of the red one's turn. The red one moves. Next up, it's the purple one, which lumbers over towards Peanut, who is its nearest target. He will again try and reach out with this kind of clawed branch hand. And hopefully this should roll in chat.
Yay.
Hey, there we go. But I think it's safe to say that's not going to hit.
Yeah, he just went straight over my head. Whew. I'm alive.
It has benefits being small.
Yeah, exactly.
So he misses entirely. Next one to move is the yellow one, who lumbers over towards Norbert
Oh.
and tries to repeat the same. An 8. I'm guessing that also doesn't hit.
Yeah, I'm a class 10. Yeah. I can't actually see the roll because it's underneath the thing at the top.
So these creatures are relatively slow and lumbering, so you're able to kind of like dodge to the side of it as it swings in. You kind of seen it do these attacks on Peanut and Aleif,
Cool. Yeah.
and you can kind of anticipate its move as it approaches you. Then it's Orange, who will also go towards Peanut.
This time I'll jump.
Oh.
Ouch. I should have ducked.
Into it. Jumped into it.
Unfortunately, your little gnome legs can't make you jump high enough to avoid this arm as it comes sweeping out, and it sort of catches you on your leg to try and jump. And it hits you for 5 points of piercing damage. as its thorny fingers kind of like empower your legs slightly. So that takes you down to half health.
Yep.
Squishy gnome. It's just like your training combat session all over again. That's his turn done. The next one to move is the pink one, which makes its way towards LAF. Devi has rather tactically hid himself in the middle of the group.
Yeah.
So this one tries to swing out towards LAF, but misses completely. And then it's finally Norbert's turn.
All right.
As you're now surrounded by all these twig blights.
So let us.
Let's discuss what we're gonna do.
Well,
And Delee's up next as well, so have a think what you want to do.
yeah. I'm thinking of leapfrogging over Delete into the middle. And then, I mean, Peanut's looking a bit vulnerable there because he's got two right next to him. So what I may do is once I've done my move, I may cast.
I will say if you move towards Peanut,
Yeah.
the green one and the yellow one will have a attack of opportunity on you as you wander away and turn your back on them.
Yeah. I'm a bit scuppered there. Well, they are woody, so I expect they may set on fire very well. And I do have a firebolt, which may be of see if it ignites flammable objects. So wood is flammable. So we could go for that. Maybe take one out and tempt that. Do you think?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That sounds like a plan.
Okay. So, which one? If I attempt, we need to take something down on Peanut. That's the thing because he's just going to get splattered. Peanut, have you actually got anything you can heal yourself with?
I do, yes.
Right.
I can
Okay.
heal myself.
Okay.
So, yeah.
And Delete could probably dive in to save you as well. In the meantime.
Mhm.
Okay.
If
Yeah,
it's
that's out of
if he asks.
Well, he needs to because that's what he's here for. And if he doesn't, he might as well go home, even if he hasn't got the map.
Yeah, we'll take the match from it.
Right. So I'm not going to move because I don't want to get hit by the green and the yellow. They're almost like wood trolls, really, aren't they?
Yeah.
Yeah, they're kind of quite like a wood troll in Lottery.
Yeah. So I'm probably going to hit them with the firebolt.
Probably slightly less annoying though.
Yes. Right. So I'm going to cast the firebolt at the green. I don't like him. Don't like green.
Okay, so it's roll a d10.
1d10, isn't it? The command.
/R
Yeah.
space
1d10. Yeah. Well, an 8.
That's crisp 8. So yeah, that will hit. And so you will hit which one were you targeting, sorry?
The green one.
The green one.
Yeah.
Okay, I thought you were going for one of the ones that was on Peanut. But,
No.
No, that was just a sidestep.
Yeah.
So you shoot your firebolt towards the green twig blight, and it just explodes into a shower of twigs. It's clearly quite vulnerable to fire damage, and it just utterly gets annihilated.
Right, my job is done. I'm gone.
So he's out of the action now.
Cool.
So yeah, that's your action used then. You still have a bonus action and movement if you want to do anything. If you use movement, if you move away from the yellow one, you will get an attack of opportunity on you.
Yeah. The bonus action was can I use one of my prepared spells?
That was a cantrip.
Yeah.
So that hasn't counted towards your spell slot usage.
Right, okay. So what I'm going to do then is I'm going to use, just so that Peanut survives, I'm going to use False Life on him, which will give him some temporary health.
Aw, thank you.
Well, he did take a bit of a beating there, to be fair.
Bye,
You need to nip
Melora,
away
you're
for a
right.
second to answer the door. Back in a sec.
No worries.
Can you use a cantrip as a bonus?
Only if it's a bonus action.
Yeah, that one does say 1 action for the casting time.
Yeah, so you can't use that as a bonus action.
Oh, yeah, casting time is the action, isn't it? Yeah.
Yeah.
Peanut is fucked.
Yeah.
I would not worry too much about me, Norbert. I'm tougher than I look.
Yes.
Okay, so you're using False Life on him, yeah?
Well, it
No,
seemed like
you
we
can't.
can't because it's cast. It is an action.
It is an action, yeah, so you can't use that on this turn.
Oh, yeah, I'm a bit scuppered there. Yeah, there's nothing else I can really do there. If I move, I'm going to get hit. I've got no other bonus action really on those.
You can move
It's
as long as you stay next to the yellow one.
All
Norbert,
right.
it's fine. Norbert, it's fine.
Okay, screw you then. Yeah, I'm going to stay where I am. And hopefully Delith will dive into action, as will Elias. And then Peanut can probably heal himself as well.
Okay, so you're done, yeah?
Yep.
Okay, Delee's turn. Alef is up next to start thinking.
I will jump to there, over Peanut, and stab with my longsword for the orange twiglet.
Okay.
Does an 11 hit it?
No, it doesn't. So you try and hit it.
But he's got a +4. He's got 15.
You've kind of landed awkwardly after jumping over Peanut.
He's got,
so you kind of.
Oh yeah, sorry, that is.
he's got 15.
Sorry, my
He's got
bad.
15.
Oh,
+4.
sorry, yeah. 15 will hit then, so you're all right.
Good. Cheers for that, Alaire.
So yeah, you jump over Peanut, and then slash with a large forward overhead slash motion on the nearest tree, and you just kind of like cleave it in two as you bring your sword down over its shoulder.
Nice.
Which one was that? The orange or the purple?
That was the orange.
So he's just kind of in pieces now on the ground.
Great. And with my bonus action, I'll turn to the purple and goad him as best I can away from Peanut.
How do you goad him?
Shout, roar, wave me sword.
Do a little jig.
Your mother was a
Do a little
matchstick,
dance.
and your father was a piece of log.
Okay.
Would that be an intimidation check in this case, Ben?
Let me see. So you're trying to get his attention.
Yeah.
Give me.
Pick one of the twigs up from the other and then break it in half. Just dangle it in front of him.
Give me a nature check.
Nature. Okay.
Give him some
Let's see.
stick.
Let's see how good your nature knowledge is for trying to get the attention of this woodland creature.
So
10,
this would be like clicking on nature in the skills?
Yeah, if you were rolling it yourself, yeah.
Yeah, okay.
Yep. So okay, so it kind of like turns to face you and kind of twists its head as if to look curiously at you to wonder what the hell you're doing. But you seem to have got its attention.
Good. And in that case, I'm going to move around to here because I still have movement left. And yeah, I'll end my turn there.
Okay, Alef is up. Peanut is next.
Okay. I will use thaumaturgy cantrip, which is that, and I'm going to use the voice boom, and I'm going to use it to let out a roar to scare. Hopefully, can I scare both away?
You can try.
Yeah, I want to scare both away.
Okay. Give me a intimidation roll.
Okay, so where's that in core? Is it?
It's in skill, yeah, core, and then in the box skills.
Well, that was intimidating.
You do this booming roar in front of these quick creatures, but they don't react to you at all.
Right. Okay.
I can make more noise than that, Alareth. Come on.
Hey, that's tackling you from behind.
Okay. Then I've still got movement. I'm going to move there.
Okay. Any bonus action?
No.
Okay. And then it's Peanut.
Okay, I'm gonna
Just bear in
attack
mind,
the
there's going to be a ton of twigs going after your turns.
Yeah.
I'm gonna attack the purple one with my scimitar.
Okay.
So I should click on my scimitar.
Yep. Give me an attack roll. So yeah.
7. A 7.
So you try to swing your scimitar at this tree, but you miss. You just kind of don't have the reach to reach over to where it is.
Oh, bugger.
The short arms have let you down.
In that case, I'll use my bonus action for healing word myself.
Okay.
So that would be this one.
So a D4 and your spellcasting ability modifier.
So
your spellcasting ability is wisdom, and your modifier for wisdom is 2.
yes.
So it'll be a D4 plus 2.
1d4.
1D4 plus 2. Luckily, it was only a hill roll. So you managed to. I said, luckily, it was only a hill roll.
Yeah, that's true.
Since you rolled a 1. But yeah, you restore 3 points of health to yourself. Anything else? You still got movement?
No. Well, yeah, I'm gonna move slightly close to Norbert.
Okay.
Thank you.
And that's my turn.
Okay, so
Yeah, an absolute battery here.
the green one is dead.
Yeah.
So next up is the blue one. So he comes up to Norbert, having just witnessed Norbert just absolutely obliterate his green friend. And he will now try and exact retribution upon you.
Nice. Ooh.
So 9, that probably won't hit.
Nope.
12 after modifiers, isn't it?
He attacks with 12.
Sorry. Yeah. I keep looking at the dice. This is new.
Yeah.
So does 12 hit?
Yes. I'm a class 10.
Okay.
I did like you, Norbert.
So yeah, it reaches out and kind of like slashes you across the chest. Kind of like leaves like a shallow wound across your torso.
Oops.
Hmm.
Oh.
Oh, 4 damage.
It's a shallow wound, and you took half your health.
Yeah. Let's see what deep one did.
You stub your toe, you're fucked.
He's a shallow dude.
It's a shallow.
Don't underestimate the power of things like stepping on a piece of Lego or something.
Yeah.
Is that the final
I've
boss?
done that before. That's not nice.
And then that's the end of his turn. The next one to move is the red one, which has been completely not intimidated by Alaev. So he will try and attack Alaev again.
14.
14 doesn't hit, does it?
No.
So yeah, he misses completely. He's taken his time to sort of turn around to face where you're currently stood. So he's not been able to sort of react and hit you well enough. Next is the purple one, who is currently sandwiched between Dlee and Peanut. Dlee managed to get his attention earlier, so he's kind of watched Dlee move behind him. And he will attempt to attack Dlee. And that won't hit.
Definitely not.
So yeah, he tries to reach out to you, but you manage to block it with your shield, and it just sort of harmlessly impacts on that. Next is Yellow, who is currently in the process of trying to attack Norbert.
Again.
Could be
You can
dangerous.
take it, Norbert.
Luckily, Norbert can take it.
Oh, yes. Took one for the team there.
Always look on the bright side, guys.
Yeah.
Come on.
Oh,
Don't
So,
need
yeah,
a bit of twig.
He's trying to kind of flail at you with his right arm, but his blue companion's kind of got in the way, and it's kind of made him have to kind of do an awkward kind of move to get you. So you've got enough time to kind of react and sort of sidestep his attack. Then the orange one's dead, so he's out the turn order. And then we've got Pink, who is still attacking Alaev. Who definitely has not hit.
what does the 4 mean? Like, because it's red.
It's red because it rolled a natural 1.
Yeah, so.
Same as it would be green if it rolled a natural 20.
Yeah, but he crit, so he crit.
He didn't crit. He did the exact opposite of a
No,
crit.
that's what I mean. So, what's the exact opposite to crit?
It will depend on the circumstances. It's not automatically going to be a spectacular failure, though.
What's this circumstance?
In this case, he's not doing anything special. He's just trying to slap you. So he's not going to do something crazy like slap himself. So he still just misses as normal.
He's like Basil Fawlty on these mini.
Basil. Is it Basil Fawlty?
Holy shit snacks!
Okay.
So that is Pink's turn, and then we're back to Norbert.
Right. Well, seeing as they went up in flames, I'm going to possibly put myself in a bit of danger here. But I can use the cantrips again, can't I?
Yep, cantrips have unlimited uses.
Cool. Right.
Provided you can still use it on your turn, you're good.
Yeah, okay. Well, I'm going to firebolt him again. I'm going to firebolt onto blue.
Okay.
So, what was it again? Was it 1d20?
Yep.
Or was it 1d10?
1d10.
1d10.
Sorry, 1d10, sorry, yeah.
Damn. 5.
Yep. You need to do, sorry, I thought you did your d20 attack first.
Oh. Right,
So
hang on.
roll for the attack before the damage.
Right.
If you do hit, you will get 5 points damage.
Yeah, but it's the 110, isn't it? For
For the-
No, he has to do the damage thing to see if it's going to hit, and
Yeah.
then it does the
Oh,
damage
And the actual
afterwards.
damage.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Okay. 2.
Nope.
Nope.
But it is fire.
Yeah, he fired it over his head.
So
Yeah, it fizzled like a damp match.
you try to do the same thing again to the blue one. What's the blue one, wasn't it?
Yes.
Green.
No, blue.
Blue.
So you send this firebolt at blue, but you've missed him completely, and now this firebolt is just sort of travelling along the road back towards town.
Oh, nice.
Some person's going to be putting their laundry up, and there's just going to be like put on a shirt, and then like big holes just going to appear
Straight through the
it.
middle of it.
Any bonus action on movement?
I suppose I should really try to get out of range. But
If you can move to the top one, and oh no, wait, then yellow gets
yeah.
attack.
Yeah. With having two on me, it's a bit difficult.
It should be fine.
Peanut, I don't know if you got when you up you got you're last out of our group. I'm just
It
thinking
should be fine.
famous last words though. Famous last words. Yeah, I've got nothing that I can use as a bonus. Really annoying.
You should be fine.
Okay. I'll stay where I am.
Okay. Lee's up.
In that case, I will swing with my longsword again at the purple one. That's an 8.
8.
Nope. So you don't manage to hit this one.
Don't manage to hit. While I'm doing that, though, I will run between Norbert and Peanut, and as a bonus action, lay on hands, touch each one of them briefly on their arm or on Peanut's case's head, and heal them for 1 health.
Penis' head.
That's what I thought he said. On his penis' head. It's got over 18 quick, didn't it?
Sounds like you're touching them inappropriately.
No.
At least Peanut won't have to kneel down.
I'm a perfect height.
Yeah, they get 1 health back each.
Can you do both of them on the same turn, though? I don't think you can you?
It's, lay on hands, as far as I know.
He's got two hands.
Okay, if there's nothing limiting it then on your description, then okay, I suppose since they are both in range, you could put your left hand on Peanut and your right hand on Norbert.
Yeah.
Peanut, not penis. So
And that's my turn finished. As I say, they've healed 1 health.
1 health each.
1 health each.
Okay. So if you both want to add 1 health.
Oh, dear Lord.
Keepy the fluffer.
And anything else?
Buzz, you've
My
got to
turn.
add 1 health to yourself.
Right.
And then it's LAF up again.
Okay, so I will move myself through here, and I will swing onto the pink with my flail.
Okay.
Nice.
Wow.
Very nice.
That doesn't
Okay.
obliterate nothing. Well.
Roll for damage.
What's that?
You need to roll for damage.
Click on
Do
flail.
your damage roll. Click on flower in the chat.
Oh yeah.
Oh. So you swing your flower around your head a couple of times just to get up a bit of speed, and then you swing it towards the pink twig blight, and you just completely cleave it in two at the waist and send a shattering of twigs all over the place as it just sort of crumbles at your feet.
Woo! Go, LF.
Then I will.
He is useful.
I will then go there and finish.
Okay. And Peanut.
Okay, I'm gonna use my scimitar again on the purple twigs, and I do have to say I don't really like destroying nature, but because they are attacking us,
Oh, get on with it.
I will attack them with my scimitar. So let's see if this hits. An 8.
It does not hit.
Oh, ouch. Well,
Your little arms are not doing much work today.
I am trying my best. That's
You
not more.
are managing to tank them well enough.
Yeah.
You're just crap at attacking.
I can't do more than my best. So, I am gonna use my last spell slot to as first a bonus action on Norbert.
Guy Norbert.
And I'm gonna
It's just the way I'm stood.
I'm gonna use my healing word again. So I'm gonna use my last spell slot there.
Thank you.
So that's the healing word is how does it work again? I need to roll a 1d4 plus.
That's your spellcasting
Your-
ability modifier, so +2 from your wisdom.
Yeah, 1d4 plus 2.
Okay, so 5 points.
So that's gonna get you back to max health again, I guess.
Yep, but we'll just take him to 8.
Cool. Thank you. People do have their uses, even gnomes.
And I believe that's your last spell shot slot for the day as well.
That is, yes, yeah. It is. And with that, I will end my turn.
Okay. Next, we have the blue one moving, so he's still focusing on Norbert. Having just witnessed Norbert receive some healing, he's quite keen to reverse that. And he will flail out with his claws.
Oops.
12, does that hit?
Yes.
So again, he catches you across the torso.
Okay.
And leaves you worse off than you were.
Jesus.
To be fair, if Peanut didn't heal you, you would have been down.
Yeah, well,
so...
true.
Oh, you would have been gone to 1.
He was on 4 though, wasn't he?
He was
No,
on
it was
5.
6.
I was
was
on
he on
5. Yeah, because
He was on 5.
Oh, 5.
yeah, Delete had
5,
healed me. Yeah.
I thought he was on 6. So yeah, I said that it would be fine. No, don't worry.
I thought the yellow one misses.
He's reopened that wound shortly after it's been healed.
Yep.
Just a quick question in between. Every time the damage roll goes, I just see like a pyramid on my screen for the dice. I don't see the actual number that's being rolled.
Yeah.
The number should be in the chat window.
Yeah,
Mhm.
it is in the chat window. Yeah, okay. So that's the only place where I can actually see the
It will
damage.
add the modifiers on top of the dice.
Right, okay.
So that's the end of the blue one's turn. Then we're on to red, which is still attacking Aleoth. 10 doesn't hit, I assume.
Nope.
So yeah, he flails, but you manage to block him with your shield. Then we have purple, who's kind of lost interest in Delete now that Delete's
Hey
sort of
everyone.
moved away and started
Thank you for
healing.
joining us tonight. It is quite hilarious. This is our
Peanut,
first
who's closest.
playthrough. So I won't talk too much because we are actually just playing. Just trying to listen to the story as we go through.
Yeah.
It is funny. Thank you very much everyone for
And
dropping
he
in.
just swipes Peanut for 5 points of damage.
Woohoo!
Loser.
Well, next time I won't heal you then again, guys.
We will be. You haven't got a
Call
spell
me a
left, have you?
Who is this gas?
It's the
No.
it's the King Norbert.
Get over.
Last up is the yellow one, who's continuing his attempt to get Norbert
Oh no, leave me alone. Oh shit.
You were laughing?
Ooh. Ooh.
Aren't you lucky?
Yeah, very. Oh.
So you're down
That's
to
it.
1 health.
The one
You
health.
can still stay alive, mate. You can stay alive.
This is very similar to the
Literally, that's the
playthrough.
only roll that would have not killed you.
Yeah.
You're hanging in there, but you're starting to bleed quite a bit from your wounds. And that was the end of his turn. So it's your turn, Norbert.
Okay.
Nobbert.
Nobbert. Right. I think what I'm going to have to do is hope that my companions can do me a favour once I kind of use false life, which I'm going to use on myself, which is a necromantic facsimile of life, and I gain 1d4 plus 4. Whatever I roll. So 1d4. Please be good. Please be good. Oh, fuck's sake.
To be fair, it's still 5 points.
Yeah. Fuck's sake. Dude.
But I have to say, it's good to get your
The
roll
worst
ones
out the way can only
now.
get better. Shit. I'm not going to move because otherwise the blue and the yellow are going to have an attack against me in some shape or form. So, and I've got nothing again that can be a bonus action. So, yeah, delete and Peanut and everybody else, you're going to have to dive in here because I think I'm going to get absolutely battered this next time around. Oh dear, yeah, I'm going to end my turn there, Bal.
Okay. And Lee, you're up.
I'm going to swing my longsword at the yellow one.
Yep.
15 hits.
Yep.
Yep. And we do 5 damage.
Okay, so you kind of like hack this one from its shoulder down to its waist diagonally.
Nice.
And it splits into 2 and just falls down to the floor.
Great. And
That was yellow, yeah?
Yep, that was yellow. And then I grab Norbert and say, hang in there, man. Or hang in there, half elf, and use my last 3 uses of lay on hands on him for 3 health.
Wait, what? You had to at the other turn? What's going on?
Yeah.
My lay of hand is a bonus action.
Technically, Norbert has got 1 point of health and 5 temporary hit points.
Mm-hmm.
But you've added it to your normal health points at the minute. So he can heal you for the 3 points.
Right, yeah.
So technically, you would be on 4 health.
Right, yes.
And then you've got 5 additional points in your 10 hit points.
All right, so if I knock it down to 4 and then put 5 into the temporary.
Yep.
Okay.
What's the temporary? Is that the green one?
I can make it your green one if you like.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know which one it is otherwise.
Let me find it in the list. HP. There you go. You can have it as your blue bar.
Oh, there we go. Look at that.
And anything else to do? No
With
movement?
that, I will end my turn.
Hello?
I swing my flail again at red.
Oof. Nice.
17.
Yep, that hits. So 4 points. So you swing this, you flout this one. It doesn't cleave it in half like it did to the other one, but you kind of like smash it straight in the chest, and it just kind of caves in. And it doesn't have any organs or anything like that, but it just kind of smashes all the wood that's there, and it just sort of crumples lifeless to the floor.
Nice.
Okay. Then I shall move here. And Peanut, you have 4 health, don't you?
I do, indeed, yes.
Yes.
Good observation, Alareth.
I end my turn.
Okay. Okay, let's go. 2 tweaks left.
Ah, it's my turn now.
I would have healed you if it wasn't for your cheek.
It needs to actually prove himself and be useful.
Well, I'm gonna produce a flame with my cantrip, produce flame. So,
And light a fag.
a flickering flame appears in my hand, and the flame remains there. I just want to know, because I don't know what, because it says the spell ends if you dismiss it as an action or if you cast it again. You can also attack with the flame, although doing so ends the spell. Is the attack another action or not?
So, no, you summoned this kind of flame in your hand.
Yes.
It can remain there for up to 10 minutes.
Mm-hmm.
But if you want to use it as an attack as well, it has to be on a later turn.
Yeah, okay, so that's a separate action then.
Yes.
Actually, no.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's an action. Produce flame.
You cast a spell
one action. Yeah.
as an action on a later turn. So yeah, you can throw it on the same turn.
Sorry?
You can throw it on the same turn.
Okay, so
When you cast it as an action on a later turn.
I'm completely lost. Can I hit the purple one with it or not?
Yes.
In this turn? Yes, I can. Okay, I'm gonna throw it at the purple one.
Okay. So you need to make a spell attack roll. So 20 plus 1d20 plus 4.
Nice.
Okay, yep. So a 19 will hit, and then you roll 1d8 for fire damage.
Boom.
6. So you summon this flame in your hand, and then you fling it at the creature before you. And then just like Norbert with his firebolts, the creature just explodes. So that is
Well done. Well done.
And I am ending my turn.
So you've only got the blue one left.
That is correct.
And blue one has the next move.
Let me guess.
Still going for Norbert. He hasn't been got by his bonus health. 14.
Yeah.
Bye, Norbert.
2 points of damage, so it would come off your temporary health points.
Okay, so temporary is down to 3.
Is it? We don't see the temporary health, right?
I've put it on his blue bar for now.
Okay, because
Yeah, we can't see that.
Oh, yeah.
I
Because-
will change that.
yeah. Yeah, I can see it, but obviously everybody else can't yet.
Should be visible now.
yes.
Yes. Well, I've got a bar, but not. Doesn't say how
Yeah,
much
I
is
got a
there.
bar, but no number.
Oh, God damn it. See visible to everyone. There you go.
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah, that's perfect.
Right.
Almost done.
Yep. This blue one has just really pissed me off now because he's just not left me alone all night. And luckily, through all my wondrous friends that are around me, have kept me alive. But it's going to get a firebolt to the face. There's nothing more that can give it. It's going to be a firebolt to the face, and I'm telling you now, it's going to explode into pieces. You're never going to see such a. I'm going to do Trump here. You're never going to see such an amazing fireball as this, right to its kisser. I'm telling you.
You haven't
1d20 plus 5.
you haven't done a Trump because you haven't repeated it 9 or 10 times.
Right, 1d20 plus. What was it? Sorry, that Val?
5.
5 for your spell attack bonus. Yep.
15.
So that will hit. Roll for damage.
Ooh. And that is
1d10.
1d10.
It's going to be a 1, isn't it? It's going to be a 1.
Hey, but it's combustible, remember. Creatures within range, they will go.
Odds are it's probably going to explode.
9. Boom.
Yeah.
9?
So
Yeah.
you have this firebolt, and just like the other two that you've killed,
That,
it explodes in a hail of sparks and twigs.
Boom.
so it looks more like a 3 to me.
Yeah, actually, I did think it was a 3, but I'm going by what it says in chat, so what it says on the screen. Boom.
It hasn't quite rolled over properly, is
No,
it?
I haven't. Someone give it a nudge. I'll see if I can poke it on the screen.
So with that, combat ends, and you're just kind of surrounded by a mess of twigs now on the ground.
Well, at least we've been nice and warm. We've got plenty of campfire wood.
Exactly. I would say make some campfire and let's have dinner.
Did anybody
I'm
bring any
hungry.
food?
We'll
I've
have
got
rations.
And the beer.
Don't forget the beer.
Yeah.
If you did want to take a short rest, for like a 10 minutes in-game break as
Yep.
characters, you could use your hit dice to restore some lost health.
Ah, that'd be handy.
We might also
What
want to
time of
think
the day
about
would it be actually at the moment?
So it was lunchtime when you were in the pub, so it's kind of probably about mid-afternoon at this point.
Ah, fair enough.
Right. So we're going to take a 10-minute break. So we roll the hit dice to see what hit points we get back.
So your hit dice. So Norbert has a D6 as his hit dice. So if you roll a D6,
Okay, so can I actually roll the hit dice on the core page?
Yeah, you can click on hit dice.
Okay. Oh, fuck.
Ah,
you like them ones today, don't you?
Oh my god.
So you restore one health, and if you reduce your hit dice down to 0, because you only got 1 at the minute.
hey, at least it's more than 0.
So does that
and
go
then,
into current hit points?
That'll be your current HP, yeah.
Yeah, okay.
Not your temporary. Your temporary hit points last for, I think, is it an hour?
Yes, I think so.
Where is temporary hit points?
Right
It's,
below your current
well,
hit points.
The hit point die.
It's
Underneath that.
next to your
yeah.
successes and failures for death saves.
Oh, right, okay.
Yeah, false life does last for an hour.
Yeah, so you've still probably got about another 45 minutes, 50 minutes.
Now, obviously, I've used that, so I've.
Oh, wait a minute. It says 1 D6
Yeah.
and you got a +2
Oh,
in chat.
so it's 3 actual, yeah.
Or was that your move?
Sorry. No, so yeah, he gets 3, not 1.
Oof.
Keep getting distracted by the 3D dice on the screen.
Yeah.
Laugh if you're doing it. If you do it from your character sheet, it's on the middle column hit dice.
You use that, don't you? You use it so you don't have more.
Yes, but you do refresh them after a rest. Not all of them at a rest, though. You get half your maximum.
Okay. I'll save mine.
Okay. Peanut, are you doing it?
I am definitely doing that, yes.
Nice.
6. Nice.
So, nice, just what you needed.
Yeah. Oh.
And
There
On a
delete.
similar note, it might be a good time if you wanted to have a real life break just to grab refreshment.
The beer.
More beer.
Oh, but-
Good point.
Another.
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 I've already finished 3 in this time.
Did you want a quick break then?
Yeah.
Sure.
Right, yeah.
Sounds good. Yep, back soon.
5 minutes.
Yep. Right, we're just going to take a quick break there. Things will get obviously changed around, moved around, and sorted out so that we're back on our little merry way. Like I say, I'm just going to take a quick AFK, and then we'll be back to it. Yeah. You can tell that we've never played this before. We're not au fait with all the rules and regulations and everything else, but we are trying our best to learn it as we go. And as you can see, everything was trying to gang up on me there and then, but luckily Peanut and Dlee did help me out there immensely, and finally I did manage to get a decent hit with the firebolt right on the noggin of the twig blights. So they went poof. So we're back in a mo. Don't go nowhere, and we shall be with you shortly.
He survived. He's on 7 out of 8 health, so.
And we're back
And he's got 3
again.
temporary health, so. I mean, the longer that this break takes, the shorter that lasts, but.
Now, why? Oh. There we go. Back again.
Back properly.
How did I survive that?
Oh, it was easy.
Okay, so you've taken a 10-minute rest then.
Yeah.
Yes.
You've healed up, and it's up to you what you want to do now.
Well, let's continue west, I guess.
Yeah.
Or what does your map say, Lee?
West, then north, west through the forest, then north through the mountain, but beyond that, I don't really know.
Do we still need to follow this road to the west, or do we head into the forest already?
That's a good question. What does the DM say? Are we in the forest already, or?
Yeah, you're in the forest, yeah.
Yeah. So, if we follow the path continuing west, do we find the road to the mountain north?
It's a travelled road, so yeah.
Yep. Well, in that case, we'll keep traveling west for now. So,
Okay. Oh, hang on. It's all black. Why is it all black?
I've got it on the screen.
Yeah, I've got it.
That's,
Can you see?
Yeah.
Oh, that's because
we've
the
dynamic
camera
lighting
doesn't.
on.
The camera doesn't have a character, so you can't see it.
Yeah.
So the view that I'm recording from doesn't have a character on the map, so it's just all black for me. But it's fine. So you travel further west, and in the distance you see a hut and a well in the distance. The hut seems to have had its door smashed in. The road you're on turns north and heads up some steps to the north.
Can I ask the question? Is it the front or the back door that's been smashed in?
Hey, Norbert!
it depends if Delee's been here, because if it was him, then it would be the back door.
Fuck's sake, sorry, I had to ask that. Yeah.
Well, folks, I think there's something up ahead. Broken and hot. Do we want to check it out, or do we want to go up the mountain?
Well,
I think it's interesting.
yeah, I think we should have a look. We're just going to be very careful with the door being broken in.
Let's have a look. They might have beer.
Might have beer.
In that case, I'll lead the way toward the hut.
Mm-hmm.
If it's working, you should have some dynamic lighting on it.
We do indeed.
Mm-hmm.
It's definitely working. I don't see anything in there.
I'll go inside.
Yeah. Oops. Yeah, there's
Okay,
someone
so
in here.
Lee enters the hut, and you can see this humanoid sort of creature that kind of like resembles a crow, stood in the corner, and it kind of makes a shrieking noise as Lee enters. So it seems clearly surprised.
Mm.
Hello. Are you the resident?
It mimics your voice, and it says hello back using this exact same sound of your voice.
Ooh.
Ew. This isn't gonna be good.
Have they got any beer?
We haven't seen yet. We found this weird crow-looking dude, and he's just pretending to be the Lee at the moment.
Mm.
If you guys want to come in and have a look at what's going on in here, I don't know if any of you will have any better ideas.
Mm.
He makes a sound that kind of sounds like the call of an owl, going "hoo, hoo."
I couldn't hear it. What sound did he make?
It sounds like an owl.
Has anybody come across anything like this before?
I haven't seen anything like this.
Not that I can think of, no. That's why I'm confused.
It again mimics Lee's voice saying, hello?
Hello?
I'll walk over to him and hold out my hand to shake it. To shake his hand.
Just to clarify.
Oh, dear.
He responds by shaking your hand.
Oh, so is he literally a mimic?
I mean, my former druid master was able to turn himself into a bird. Is it you, Whitley?
Oh.
Hello? Whitley? Is it you, mate?
He looks at you with a puzzled expression.
Wait, what? Sorry, it's with what kind of expression?
A puzzled expression. He doesn't seem to understand what you mean.
It might not be my friend then.
Right. I could potentially try and identify this, but I need to touch it appropriately.
Okay.
Oh, go on and touch it.
I'll move out of your way then.
Yeah, okay. So I've got an identify. You choose one object that you must touch. If it's a magic item or some other magic imbued object, you learn its properties and how to use it. If you instead touch a creature throughout the casting, you learn what spells, if any, are currently affecting it.
Okay. So you're casting that?
Yeah, identify.
Okay. It can be performed as a ritual.
Okay.
But it will take you longer to cast it. So instead of taking a minute, it will take you more like 10 minutes if you wanted to do that. But it wouldn't use a spell slot.
Well,
So potentially, if you wanted to do that and cast it as a ritual to save a spell slot, you can do that while everyone else is doing whatever they want to do.
right. Would the group agree that that's probably a better option to wait rather than me instantaneously using one of my spell slots?
I
Yes.
would agree, yes.
I agree.
Okay, we'll do it as a ritual then.
So you start preparing to cast this spell then. Start messing around with your component pouch and getting your ingredients ready. I'm guessing Alef is just going to explore.
Guys, our meat shield is going away.
Just Peanut, go have a word with him. Go have a word with him.
I'll keep an eye out on him.
So the creature makes a sound that kind of sounds like a pouch of gold being jingled.
So why is it doing that then? Yeah.
It seems to be imitating sounds without necessarily replicating them, but it's whether it's sounds that are associated with actions, because you're rifling through your component pouch and
Yeah.
I could think it's a money bag.
Yeah. Delith, just try coughing and see if it coughs back.
It ignores your cough.
Oh. Ah. So it's not directly mimicking, maybe it's trying to tell us something through like sounds of other things. Maybe it wants the money.
Maybe with words.
It makes 3 sounds in quick succession. It makes a sound of like wood smashing. It makes a sound of some kind of creature that you're not sure what it is, unless any of you want to try and see if you recognise it. And then it makes the jingle sound again of a pouch of gold.
Now, is it telling us what happened as it came? Because obviously the wood crashing could be the door. Then it's making a sound of the creature that it saw.
Exactly.
And then it's tried to take the gold or the money. That's basically come in here and rob the money.
Yeah, I think so.
But what is it though? What is it? What is this creature?
Well, I will try and identify from what I've heard. I'll rifle through my memory and see if I can remember any sound similar to this creature.
Okay, give me an insight check.
Insight, yeah. Oh, good.
Brings out the one.
You've never heard this before.
I'm sure it's got ears.
I will try the same. I'll also think of any creature that I've heard.
Okay. Do the same then. Okay, so you recognise that you've heard this sound before, and it sounds like a kobold.
It's a kobold, guys. I recognise a kobold has crashed in here and probably stole the treasure or the gold that was in this house.
The little guys with candles on their heads.
Where did they go though? Are we stood on a rug, by the way?
Yes.
Yes, I think that rug needs a pulling.
So the creature kind of like points at Peanut and then kind of like sweeps his finger across the room as if to sort of be pointing at each of you in turn. And then he pulls out a small knife and then he makes a stabbing motion and then he makes the jingle noise again.
They pointed at each of us.
But he starts with me.
Mm-hmm.
With a stabbing motion, and then to the rest of us.
Yeah, he's just like pointed at all four of you, basically.
It sounds to me like he's trying to indicate the little ones, but little one or little ones burst in here, killed whoever was here, and took the money.
He shakes his head, and he does a similar thing again. He points at all of you, makes a stabbing motion, makes the noise of the kobold, and he jingles makes the jingle noise again with the pouch.
Did the kobolds live here?
Maybe we can entice the kobolds in here with money.
The creature's just shaking his head.
No. Okay.
Does he request us to kill these creatures for a bounty?
The creature nods its head.
Oh, look, it's not just muscle. It's got a little brain in there somewhere.
Let's not antagonize him. Otherwise, we'll just go on about beer again.
Can you give us the direction of these creatures?
So with his finger, he kind of like points north up the road.
North.
Well, that's where we were going anyway, so... Well, that's where I was going anyway, so...
Let's go!
Do I need to stop identifying this creature now?
No?
Oh, that's a good point. Well,
you wouldn't identify what it is. You would just be identifying if there's any magic on it.
Yeah, all right, yeah.
Okay.
If any spells are affecting it.
Okay.
Let's head north.
Norbert can stay behind and finish his identify.
Yeah, I can't see anything that's going on, so you'll have to shout. I still think there's something under this rug.
So the rest of them are proceeding up the road then while you're carrying on with this spell.
Yeah. And I'm so gonna die.
Well, we'll assume that that the 10 minutes have passed. You've been able to prepare your spell.
Yep.
And identify if there's anything going on here. So maybe you were trying to see if there's some kind of spell that's making it mute or unable to talk or anything like that. But you're unable to sort of detect any kinds of magic on it. That's just its natural state. It's just naturally unable to talk.
Right.
Guys, let's wait for Norbert, because I think you should have known by now with the guy whatever is going on with that creature.
I'm coming.
Oh, look, there he's coming. So, Norbert, what was going on with the dude?
Nothing. Absolutely nothing. It's just some kind of mimicky bird creature. There was nothing that I could detect. It isn't any kind of person that's been changed. So, yeah, bit of a mystery. Still think there's something under that rug.
The four of you are going to carry on up the road then, yeah?
Yep.
Yeah.
And you're not on the map.
No,
Hang on,
not.
let me drag you in. 1, 2, 3, and 4. So you travel for a while further along the road, and eventually you come across a river running beneath you in a steep-sided ravine. It seems that there used to be some kind of rope bridge crossing the river, but it looks like the post securing it have been wrenched out, possibly by too much weight on the bridge. There's no other crossing that you know of nearby.
Okay.
Just a quick question. Have I used that identify now?
Yeah, you cast that spell, but it didn't use up a spell slot because you did it as a
a
ritual.
ritual. Right, okay. Excellent. Well, I think there's a great big tree trunk over there that we could plonk across the river to allow us to cross it, because I think it's...
Guys, if you come up here, you can really watch the river go. It's an awesome sight.
We're not sightseeing, Peanut. We're trying to get across the river.
Well, I mean, while we're here, why not enjoy the scenery?
Places to go, people to kill.
We don't even know if the thing's going to give us any money, and well, we don't know. And then I shut up.
Is there any way you big lads could do something with this big tree trunk here?
I'm happy to try and lift it up. And
That's what I was saying.
Well, nobody
Okay.
listened to you,
Oh,
apparently.
no, apparently no. I was just,
Alarth, do you want to lift the other end?
So apparently they're trying to lift it, but I'm not sure it's working.
It will probably take the four of you to do it.
Oh,
Well, I'll go in the middle.
come on, lift.
It's a pretty solid tree trunk.
Well, guys,
So
if we count to 3, we can do it.
I
what are
don't
you
think
gonna do?
Elias can do that far.
Let me make this. So what are you guys going to do with this tree trunk?
I'm going to put
Bring it over to this sort of area.
Yeah. Straight in line with the pathways, I think.
Well, this is here is a more narrow area.
That's true, yeah.
Or maybe even here. There.
Hmm.
I would say, like, let's bring it over here, because it's already like.
Or isn't it?
Bearing in mind,
throw
it is
it like this.
it's quite heavy, so you'd probably have to kind of raise it up vertically and then just kind of let it fall. You wouldn't be able to kind of extend it out because it would weigh too much.
I think if we extend it up to, if we set it up right here, and then we let it fall.
Wrong button.
You can all move the trunk, by the way.
That's what I've just spotted, yeah.
It should fall over to the opposite side.
So you want to place it there, yeah?
Oh, like this? Yeah.
Yeah, I think that
Okay,
works.
so-
Just about gets on the other side, doesn't it?
So you,
Yeah.
between the four of you, you kind of like lift it up and raise it into an upright position, up on one end, and then you just kind of
Hope for the best.
guide it in the direction that you want it to fall, and it just kind of falls down and clunks. But luckily, it manages to land successfully without falling into the river below.
Yay!
Anybody think it was
Good job,
planned?
guys.
He's way too happy.
Little man, you go ahead first.
Okay. Oh. Seems solid, guys. You can join me on the opposite side.
I think we should have a heavy go for next, just to test.
I'll go next.
Oh,
just to
here we
make
go.
sure.
This is where Norbert falls to his death in the drink. Whoop. Easy peasy. Never in doubt.
Roll for initiative.
Second.
Ooh.
Hang on, it might. I don't know if it's going to update your numbers. Whoop.
Guys, let's save the high rolls for when we're actually fighting
God.
something.
Hang on. It's adding you twice now. So Norbert had a 15.
Yep.
It didn't put it in on automatically. F had a 17, so get rid of that one. Peanut had a 14. And Diddy had a nat 20.
Mm.
The dice hasn't quite rolled over again properly. Okay, so let's sort you in descending order. And so having crossed the bridge, you kind of seem to have attracted the attention of some nearby flying creatures.
Norbert isn't in there for me.
It should be in there.
Yeah, I'm not in the turn order list.
No.
You're on mine.
Yeah.
Not on mine.
To be fair, Delete's in there twice.
I'm only on mine once.
Hang on, I'll add you again then. I'm on the wrong layer. Add turn, and what was it, 15?
Yeah.
Yep.
There we go.
Yeah, you seem to have attracted the attention of some nearby predatory-looking birds. Where are they? There we go. And 1, 2, 3. That are kind of flying in your general direction towards the group. Okay. And if we add the turns.
Okay.
And 1, and 2, and 3. I can't see because it's off the map. There we go. And
Oh, Christ.
you like rolling high. Okay. Not as bad as last time, though, to be fair. You've all rolled respectably, all above 10. So, right. So the first thing that's going to move is the red one to the east. So it's going to fly over to you guys. Wrap me stats up. A bit difficult either. Its movement is 60. So it's going to fly. And so it can make it all the way across. It's going to attack Aleath. So it's just come flying in at high speed towards Aleath. I've just closed it again now. And it will try and attack you with its beak on the way through. However, it looks like that's probably not going to hit.
Nope.
So it kind of carries on flying past you, and it's in the air. It's kind of
Would I be able to use a response because he left my area?
You can try.
Yeah, I will try. With my flail. Or is it
You can try and hit with your flail, but I would say you would have to roll with disadvantage.
yeah, okay. So what's the
Just
disadvantage?
because you're trying to attack something that is flying and moving at high speed, you're trying to use this slow, unwieldy weapon.
Okay.
So if you just make 2 attack rolls, it'll be the lowest of the 2. So just roll two separate rolls.
So just what, flail both times?
Yeah, just do 2 flail attacks. 15 and
16.
Okay, so pretty solid. So roll for damage. Just click one of those flails in the chat.
Ooh, nice.
Nice. So its bird has just like pecked you on its way through and flown past you, and you've just kind of like swung your flail and just like caught it with a downward motion, and you've just slapped it out of the sky. And it's just kind of like fell lifeless to the ground underneath your flail. As you do that, though, you see that a couple more of these birds are kind of flying.
You've deleted the turn order, by the way?
Oh, hang on. Whoops. Okay. So 2 more enter the fray.
I think we just got bitched by the DM there. You're almost too good there, Aeloreth.
Have you just added 2 more because I killed one?
Yeah.
It was always going to happen. They're always there.
I'm calling bullshit, but I am calling bullshit, but okay.
I am going to move. No, I'm not going to move. I am going to ready a spear, or a javelin, I mean, and throw it. Let me see. What's the range on this? Let me just check. 30, 120. Ruler, there. Yeah, I'm gonna throw. Well, I'm gonna move just ahead of Alerith and throw a spear or a javelin. I mean, at the green one.
Okay.
Wrong button. Does a 17 hit?
Yep.
Great. And 8 damage?
Yep. So you just throw this javelin at this bird, and you just completely harpoon it.
There's going to be 2 more fucking appear now, isn't there?
Well, at least we've got dinner after this. I mean,
You just kind of like see the javelin just kind of like follows through on its trajectory.
It's just a puff of feathers.
There's some loose feathers, yeah. So yeah, that's
It's a chicken skewer.
kind of like see the harpoon and the bird eventually land in the distance. And all you can see at that distance is just like this the javelin sticking out the ground now.
Is it dead? Oh, it is dead. That's okay.
Is it dead? Tis a flesh.
It's just
but
a flesh wound. Come back, you bastard. I'll peck your legs off.
That's my turn ended.
Okay. Elias?
I will use my crossbow at
Not me.
I will use my crossbow at the purple one.
Okay. That will hit. Okay, so you shoot a crossbow bolt at this creature. You kind of catch it through one of its wings, but the bolt just kind of like goes through its wings. So like you've hit it. It's obviously passed through its wing.
Perforated.
Injured it. Yeah, perforated it. And there's that like a little hole where it was struck. But it is still flying.
Okay. Then I will stay where I am and end my turn.
Okay. So then it was the green one, but he's now dead. So it's Norbert.
Cool. Just check a distance, I think. Oh yeah, they're all well within range. Good. Right, I'm just gonna move behind Elreth and Lee, just for a little bit of protection.
I see how it is.
And then I'm actually gonna bring out a magic missile, which you create 3 glowing darts of magical force. Each dart hits a creature of your choice, and you can see within range, 120 feet range, so I can hit them all. Dart deals 1d4 plus 1 force damage to its target. The darts all strike simultaneously. You can direct them to hit one or several. I'm actually going to hit all of them at once. So the blue, the purple, and the orange are all going to get hit at the same time.
Okay.
So 1d20.
Do you want to do it in that order then? Blue, purple, orange?
Yeah.
So yeah, make a actually no, it always hits, isn't it? Magic missile.
As far as I remember, yeah.
So you don't need to make a attack roll.
All right, okay, cool.
You just have to roll the damage separately for each. So we'll assume that it's going to be in the order blue, purple, orange.
Is that a 1d4 plus 1?
A d4 plus 1, yeah.
Okay, so sorry, we've been getting some great rolls, and now I'm just going to make them go absolutely to shit.
I don't know, you've had a couple of ones in a row.
Yeah. Hey, 3.
You can do it, Norbert.
Okay.
Well, that's 1-1.
Oh dear. Right, and again. Oh, Jesus.
So that one strikes the blue.
Okay. And again.
Fuck's
sake.
sake.
If you would have aimed them all at one, it might have killed them eventually.
Hey, look. Third time lucky. I'm going to crit on this one. All right. This orange one's going to go up in a puff of smoke.
Nah, 4.
You've just peppered him. That's all you've done. You've just lightly peppered.
That makes it easier for you guys because his health is lowered.
Okay, so you shoot these 3 glowing darts, one at each of these creatures. It hits each of them square in the chest, but they all seem relatively unaffected. I mean, there's an impact, so it affects their flying. You can see that it's like knocked them a little bit, but they're all still flying. They're all still alive. And they're all still angry and coming towards you.
Well, that's why I've got 2 big chunks of meat in front of me. Yeah, I haven't got any bonus, so I'm stopping there.
Yeah.
End of turn.
Okay. Next to move is purple. Okay, so purple is going to move, flying towards Alaif, having just witnessed Alaif bludgeon the other one.
Not a fucking smart bird, is it? Doesn't hit.
That's a 9, so that doesn't hit. And then it carries on flying past you. Actually, no, it will stay there. It's really
Yeah,
pissed.
only because you know what will happen if it does.
Hey, you could roll a 1.
One player, yes, we've never played
It seems visibly
D&D before.
Angered by what you did to the red one. And it's just
Well,
trying to scratch you
well,
and claw at you. It's just sort
3 of
flapping
us
around your
haven't
head
played
now.
D&D before. Delee and obviously the DM have. We're enjoying it. It is funny. It's not too serious.
Peanut next?
Peanut.
I'm gonna help out Alareth there. I'm gonna throw my spear with 2 hands right over his shoulder into the bird. Or at least
Okay.
that's what I hope will happen.
Well, I'm gonna fucking die.
I don't know.
13. Yep, that'll hit. Roll for damage.
Nice.
5.
Well done, little one.
So you throw your spear. You manage to catch this one square in the chest. But again, it ends up being harpooned and flying into the distance, where unfortunately it falls down into the river. It begins to be swept downstream.
Does that mean I lost my spear then?
It does, yep.
Ah, well. I still have a scimitar and a staff. So.
There's plenty of wood
Okay.
around to make another spear.
Exactly. I can use your staff, can I?
Hands off the big bit of wood.
Is that one dead as well?
Yes.
Yes, it is.
It's not a duck.
It's not. You get wiped by a fucking flock of ducks. Yeah.
It's not duck hunt, but hunted by ducks.
One for you, I'm playing a
Bonus
half-elf
actions on
wizard
movement?
called Norbert.
I will move. I will move. Just. I will move closer to them. There we go.
We're hiding behind him.
Yeah. You throw the spear. Duck. Yeah, you right, mate. It is a duck.
Right, the blue one's going next. And again, he's going for Alef. And he will attempt.
Racist.
Oh god, that's not going to work, is it?
So you kind of like spotting it as it's now flapping around your head, frantically trying to attack you. But it hasn't managed to land a blow.
Okay.
And then the orange one tries to do exactly the same.
Fucking hell. Some fucking good rolls
Well,
there.
you've
And
You've now got 2 angry birds flapping around your head, desperately trying to
Just
attack
get a
you.
catapult
What you did to Red.
and some pigs.
I...
It's only angry birds.
That's its turn done.
Yeah, delay.
I will use my longsword to attack the blue one. I assume that's still a roll with disadvantage.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's pretty dexterous and still flying around, so it's pretty hard to hit. So you do not hit.
Yeah.
The bird is just kind of like swerving around your strikes.
Oh.
So, my turn now,
Yep.
I think. Unless you've got a bonus.
Oh, no, sorry. That's me done. There's nothing else I can do really. So yeah.
Okay.
Sorry.
I will move here to guard Peanut, and I will use my flail against the orange orange bird.
Okay.
Is that a disadvantage, by the way?
Yes.
Shouldn't have asked, should I? Does that hit?
It does not. So again, the bird's able to sort of like dodge either side as you try and strike it.
Okay. I end my turn.
Okay, Norbert.
Right, I'm going to come up with the firebolt again. I'm going to take the firebolt on. Actually, no, sorry. I'm going to move first. I lie. I'm going to move up behind Delith, and then I'm going to use the firebolt again against blue.
Okay.
So, roll. Is it 1d20?
D20 plus your spell attack bonus, which I think is 5. Yeah.
Five. Boom.
That hits.
Mm-hmm. And then is it a 1d10?
Yes.
Yes.
Mm-hmm. Right, let's hope this one goes up like a roast turkey.
Yep.
Cool.
So you hit this bird with a firebolt straight in its torso, and it's just kind of ends up being quite singed and kind of scorched on its chest, and it just falls lifeless out of the sky and out of space.
Sometimes you've just got to do things that a wizard can do. Yeah, that'll be me done. Oh, it was blue one, not the not. It was blue, not orange.
Okay, but blue still would die though.
Okay.
Bonk. There we go. Actually, that one's dead. So it's
Gaz, on your stream, it looks like you're wearing a blue shirt.
Okay. I am going to use my minor illusion, and I'm basically going to make a sound as if there's like a massive predatory bird that these birds are afraid of is coming into this orange bird, seeing if I can scare it away.
Okay.
Guahia to the
It
rescue.
is a bird of prey.
Yeah, but there's always a bigger one.
So,
You think-
so what are you going to do? Just try and make a bird call sort of
Yeah,
noise?
you're thinking of fish.
So you're going to use minor illusion, just make the silhouette of another bigger bird.
Yes. Well,
Okay.
not the silhouette, because I can't make any image. I can make a sound, I think.
To make it okay, so you're doing a sound rather than a.
Oh, no, wait.
Okay.
The image can't create a sound. Sorry. I'll make an image. Yes.
Okay. I'll set spell details because you haven't got it on there.
I'll add it there.
Create a sound or image, last the duration. Create an image no larger than a 5-foot cube, so it can't be bigger than that. A creature can use its action to determine if it's real or not. If it doesn't do that, it won't determine if it's real. It won't know. So you can do that, yeah?
Okay, that's what I do then.
Okay. So you conjure the image of some sort of larger bird. Does it look like anything in particular? Just like a big
Flamingo.
eagle or something?
A big condor.
Okay. So you conjure that, what? So swooping towards it, or?
Yeah, it's like it's heading towards a little bird.
So where do you want it? Which direction is it coming?
It's mostly just to distract the bird to see, like if it's going to flee or something.
Okay.
I don't know.
We're assuming
how
that
it works.
you conjure it sort of behind you where this orange box is, swooping in the direction of it, just so it's in front of it, so it can see the bird coming towards it. Okay, so that is your action. Have you? Do you want to take any movement or any bonus actions?
No.
Okay. So next up is Hawk. Which is still going for Aleath. And one of these birds is damn well going to try and hit.
Who you said that?
See, it's distracted by my illusion.
So it's still just flapping around, trying to hit Aleath, but not succeeding. Deleton.
I will use my wander up to it on this turn and use my longsword again to try and hit it.
Okay. With disadvantage?
Yep.
No.
Yeah.
Aleath's kind of a bit in your way, so he's getting in the way of your sword strokes, and you're not able to hit the bird.
Yeah, I'll end my turn at that then.
Okay.
Aleath?
I shall use my flail again on the bird.
Okay, 2 rolls. So if you bash his brains in, an 18 is good. What's the other one?
12.
12 just manages to hit. So roll for damage.
Seven.
Yeah, so like the red one, you kind of like do an overhead swing and you just catch this bird and it just like lets out a squawk and falls down to the floor, lifeless.
You can just imagine that total smugness. He smacks one and just turns around and says, "What you complain about? It's easy, smack."
Well, for that, I'm going to have another beer.
You're not sure why they attacked you at that, but they seem to be quite territorial about their island.
Ah, the island. Little clue there, I think.
I would suggest we head over the second log, as these birds sound like they are related to the bounty that was given to us at the lodge. So, if people would,
You know that it was a kobold, not a bird.
yeah, well, yeah. So,
If Peanuts do you believe anyway?
Yeah.
well, yeah. Okay, so I say we proceed to the island.
Cool.
Can we just witness my illusion? I mean, it's still there. Doesn't it look beautiful how I did this illusion?
Yeah, it's a really, really nice orange block. Let's
Yeah.
go.
Thank you, thank you.
Yeah.
That's just what I wanted to know.
Yeah.
I mean,
It still exists for a minute, so you can take in its majesty for another minute.
Yeah, let's move on.
I'm just looking
Times
at
are pressing.
Okay, I'll come.
While we're over here, I'll wander over and grab my javelin out of the.
Hey, Peanut, why don't you get your spear back? Oh, that's right, you can't.
Peanut just makes the bird do circle loops around him, just showing off as he controls this bird.
Can we go up here?
You can go up, yeah. It's steep there, but it's not intraversable. So as Alef climbs to the top, he's able to see the corpse of a dead human.
Ah.
I'll just stay down here because it's a bit too steep for me, guys.
Okay.
So he finds the corpse of a dead human there, which seems to have been mauled, presumably by these birds. That you see loads of scratches, and it's had his eyes pecked out.
Nice.
I search the body
Okay.
for any like if I can identify him or any loot.
So you search through his pockets, but the only things that he seems to have on him is 20 gold pieces in a pouch, and a strange dwarven pipe.
20 gold pieces, so to a pipe. Some magic item.
I wonder if that pipe, because it says there about requiring a bond, I wonder if that needs to be back with the creature in the hut.
You'd have to study this item to learn if it has any properties.
Right, okay.
Okay, so
You'd have to do that in a short rest. Just sort of spend about 10 minutes
Yeah.
meditating on it.
okay, so
I think that'd be worthwhile.
can we give 5 gold to everyone?
If you want to split it evenly, yeah.
That's very generous of you, Dragonborn.
Well, this isn't the main quest, so it's not 50%, is it? So,
Nothing.
in fact, I don't think Peanut should get any, seeing as he, one, didn't kill any of them, or two... Oh, wait a minute, yeah, we did.
Yeah.
Well, I was going to actually say more because he couldn't get up the hill.
Yeah. Oh, no, he's got up the hill.
5 gold.
Get up.
You mentioned 5 gold.
Get up.
He shot up that
took a
hill.
while.
He needs that 5 gold to purchase himself a new spear.
So, do you think we should set up camp?
At this point of the day, you can see the sun is starting to set in the distance.
Yeah, so I would suggest we...
I would just suggest we set up camp on the top because that we got a good clear view of whatever comes down.
I was going to say the road.
Something's travelled that road for there to be a road. We don't want to know what it was, maybe.
Yeah, I'd suggest we stay on top of this rookery or orkery.
It's a well-travelled road.
Mm.
It's well travelled, but well travelled by what? Because something broke that bridge.
Maybe it's just a really
Something
fat
big.
person.
Mm. Yeah, I mean, it could be only a couple of people that have maybe pushed the log off into the water and the river's taking it
Well,
away.
it was a wooden rickety bridge.
Oh, it was a rope bridge, wasn't it?
Rope
Yeah.
bridge, yeah.
I thought
And
it could have
something
just been cut then.
large has broken it into.
Yeah, it could just be cut down, couldn't it?
Okay, yeah. But then if someone cut it down, it's sort of...
The problem is,
What
if
did
we
they
stay
do?
here and somebody pushes the tree log off, we can't get over back anymore.
Maybe true.
Good point, actually, yeah.
Maybe before it turns to night, we should head back down to the hut.
Or we could just pull the log over to this island and...
It would be too heavy once we...
The other end would fall down into the water if you tried that.
Yeah.
Crap.
I really think we should just camp on the road.
Yeah, let's camp just next to the road, like here.
Really? Wow, he's quick.
Small, but quick. Definitely.
Why did we have to put the log over if you are able to do that?
I went over the bridge.
I threw you over.
You didn't
Don't toss
see
the
me
gnome.
moving, but I did went over the bridge.
Okay, so
I'm gonna stay here, just on the edge.
So you're gonna set up your camp, are you?
Yeah, set up camp. Yes.
Doing.
Hey,
Hey, this looks familiar.
where's the road?
Hope there's no balls around.
I give the what's it called, the pipe to Delee. I believe you can identify, can't you?
No, that was Norbert.
Was it
You
Norbert?
can study it for 10 minutes yourself and work out what it is and what it does.
Okay. Where was the dwarven pipe? Okay.
Hmm.
Okay, so we set up camp here. Does that mean that we after this camp that it's been a whole day, so our spell set reset, or?
I'm assuming you're going to camp for the night, so yeah, you would refresh your spell slots overnight, and you would regain your hit points. I would imagine, though, it's probably would be a good point to stop anyway. So it's just anything else you want to do tonight.
I wanna. Before we all head off, guys, head off into our tents. I'd like to say that it was a good run with you guys. I'm enjoying this expedition with all of you, and I'm
Oh, well,
glad
if we
that
get to the
took
end of
you
it.
with us, Dragonborn.
He's proved his worth.
You're welcome.
Up to now.
I will keep watch then overnight. We have sort of thanks to Peanut and keep watch at least for the first 3 or 4 hours.
That sounds like a plan. I'm gonna go for it.
You'll need to have at least an 8-hour rest for a long rest.
Yeah,
So if
Can
you
I-
wanted
hours, and I would watch.
Can I use my
take it in turns to have like a 2-hour shift doing watch while you sleep the rest of the time.
Yeah.
Can I use my dice hit dice to regain health?
You don't
will
need to for a
restore
long
all.
rest. You'll restore all health on a long rest.
Okay, so just put it to 10 now.
Yes.
You also
Not yet, 'cause you haven't completed it yet.
Yeah.
Oh, why not?
Just hold 5 of the restore.
Yeah, the DM might throw something in.
Say what?
You also regain half your hit dice, isn't it, with long rest?
Half your current level. Hit die. So it rounds up. So you would get your 1 back at level 1.
Baz is enjoying this way too much. Someone poke the peanut.
So what are you doing? Is someone meditating with the pipe to work out what it does? What order are you guys going to keep watch over the camp at night?
Well, I'll be first watch, so.
Yeah,
I will take third.
I'll take second.
I'll take last.
Like you have a choice.
Yeah.
Well,
I'll study
no.
the pipe for 10 minutes.
There's always a choice.
And what order was that? Was that Lee
Lee,
Del-
Norbert,
and Norbert?
Alerth, and Peanut.
Oh, that doesn't mean that I can go sleep, guys.
Who has the pipe and what are you doing with it?
I am studying the pipe.
Okay, so you're going to study it before you go to bed then?
Yes. Or what I would suggest we in each of our turns while someone's doing their stint, we kind of check over it to see if we can identify it or see if we can find anything secret, any engravings, or if we get anything else from the pipe whilst you're doing your watch. So Dilly, you can take first look at it.
Sure, yeah.
So
I will try, but I might just go and smoke it.
I know Lee's intelligence is, well, not the best, so he's not likely to see anything.
Yeah, give it to me. I'll work it out.
Yeah, I hand it over to Norbert and let him sort of deal with it.
Okay. So, Norbert, are you doing anything with the pipe before you go to sleep?
I'm going to study it. I'm a good couple of hours. I don't need much rest as others.
Okay, so you spend a bit of time as the sun goes down, just sort of studying it, turning it over in your hand, trying to identify the carvings in this wood pipe. And then, presumably, you smoke. Do you smoke?
Yes, a little bit of pipe weed from time to time.
Okay, so you decide to fire it up and just start smoking from it, just to see if that has any effect on it. And what are you thinking about right now?
Home. Back where I was brought up with Emily.
So you're puffing away on this pipe, and then it makes this image that's kind of in the shape of your old home with Emlyn, and it looks exactly the same. But you can make out some details, but not overly detailed. But you can make out different patches where the windows are and where the door is and stuff.
Yeah.
So as far as you can tell, it seems to make smoke images based on what you're thinking about currently.
Oh, very clever. Very clever. We may need to use that on other creatures if we can get them to use them, or it's almost like they're going to reveal their thoughts to you through the smoke.
So if we go back to the hut and give it to the residents, and they can smoke it, they can potentially show us
Hopefully,
what's happened.
And maybe show us a direction of where whatever went after.
Well,
Yeah.
we already know that, guys. Come on, we know he went north. I'm tired.
Oh, shut
Let's
up,
go to
Peanut.
sleep.
We're discussing. Go to sleep.
Past your
Never
bedtime.
is active during day.
Tuned to Norbert. Oh, I've got an attunement. Cool. That is a nice pipe. Nice pipe.
Just to be clear, though, it's attuned to you at the minute.
Right.
Other people could study it and learn how to use it as well.
Right. Okay. Oh, so we'll pass it around the group essentially, or other people that we can give it to.
They would have to spend a short rest studying it as well.
Yeah. Okay.
Would it only be attuned to one person at a time?
It would be attuned to one person at a time.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Do you want to stop there then? I think that's probably been long enough
Sure.
for one session.
I think so. Yeah.
Yeah.
Cool.
So crisp 10 o'clock.
That's flown by.
What are we doing, guys?
But if it's flown by, that's a good sign that you enjoyed it.
Yeah. Oh, that's been good. That has been really, really good. Peanut's a peanut. Yeah. Oh, dear.
Not a penis.
Yes. No, that's just Keeper's interpretation.
I'm way too big for that.
I think that Peanut has head. To be
Penis head.
clear.
He's touching his penis head again.
He's touching your head.
Peanut's going to wake up in the middle of the night and like Delee's just going to be there stroking his earlobe.
God, you said earlobe.
It's not the worst dangly thing he could be groping to.
To be fair, it's probably gonna be quite a nice feeling.
I mean,
Baz, are you in character or not in character now? Just checking.
Baz, he's gonna destroy you. You're a gnome. He's a fuck off bloke. Huh?
Who's Bass?
Oh, sorry, Peanut. Oh, now I understand your last name.
Fizzle bottom. Fizz, bubble. FFS.
He's gonna give you a fizzy bottom.
Oh dear. Basically, who doesn't? Oh, Jesus. Oh, cool. Right.
Oh,
Does anybody know a spooky story during the campfire? Campfire story.
We can just say what's happened in 2020. I think that's scary enough.
Right.
It's not over yet either.
No, it's still time. Right, I'm just going to say goodnight to the stream and then I'll come back. Just give me a sec.
Okay.
Right, boys and girls. What I'm going to do is I'm just going to switch to this character screen because this is where you will get to see all the characters we've been playing tonight. That has been fun. In parts, it's been downright hilarious, just literally because we've been venturing through innuendo after innuendo, and it has been really, really cool. We are going to do these probably, I think it's every Friday for the next few weeks. So obviously there's a kind of progression that we need to go through to get to where we're heading, and hopefully find some treasure, knowledge, or death. One of those, I think, will find us every 3 weeks, not every Friday. Cool. I couldn't remember. I know it was 3 something or other. So yeah, every 3 weeks. Hopefully, that is what we're going to be doing. So obviously not next week or the week after it, but the week after that, whatever that time is into. God, we'll be into December by then. I think we will be. Won't we? Something that, yeah, that's still to it. But yeah, this is our first playthrough. It's the first time that me and Baz, Peanut, and Luis Ailereth have actually played it. So the reason being Monfonia is that a couple of the others do play other D&D sessions as well. So and predominantly we do play Lord of the Rings Online, etc., and other games and things like that. And we've got other big games coming up as well. Yeah, so yeah, we can't fit it all in because they do other tables. So sadly, we can't do it as often. If it becomes more of a regular thing, then we might be able to. But like I say, this is our first venture into it. I've got to say a big thank you to Balthelion for taking this on. I don't know if he actually realised what he was taking on when he offered to be the DM for this table, but hopefully he will stick with us and not think we're just complete lunatics. Baz as Peanut, fabulous voice, I'm loving that. D&D Keepy, obviously keeping us on the... I do now, yeah. The Leo Striker is Balthelion, by the way. D&D Keepy, obviously he's keeping us kind of on the right path because he's obviously very knowledgeable. And Lewis is playing a fantastic, miserable part of a Dragonborn who just wants beer. And he's very good at smacking things out, this guy. So if you need anything, any pest control, then Lewis as Ailereth is a cracking pest control, and he is that Dragonborn. So I'm going to bid you good evening from there. We will be back again tomorrow in some Lord of the Rings Online. Don't forget, we are going to be diving into the new raid, which is called the Bloody Threshold. So please do join us. I'm not entirely sure what time it actually is. I'll just double check. I think it's about 7:30. Just double check. 8 p.m. It's 8 p.m. tomorrow, so 8 p.m. So we'll be on a little bit earlier than that. So do join us for Lord of the Rings online. There's Timmy, another one of the kin. So we're going to be diving in Lord of the Rings Online into the Bloody Threshold, and I hope you can join us for that. So with that, I'm going to bid you adieu, and we shall see you again tomorrow. Take care, peeps. Be good, and if you can't be good, be awesome as you already are. Thank you very much. See you soon.